Yes, good morning to you, my good friend. You are in Europe or Africa, Nigeria and Ghana specifically, or Kenya, or any part of Africa you are. It is a match day. Saturdays are exciting days because there are matches that are going to be played all across Europe. My interest right now is on Chelsea, and that is why I have come to give you exclusives only. Yesterday, our coach has been speaking. He spoke a lot on many issues. I brought you earlier on about some of the things he said. Now I'm going to deliver to you much more because it's important we know what the team is all about, what the club is all about, and what is happening around the team. Now, quickly, before we continue, I want you to take a look at these two videos. Listen carefully to what the coach has to say regarding our captaincy, and a little video about their training. Anyway, you hear it by yourself. Whether Thiago Silva is 29 years or is 39 years, you hear it from the coach himself at the training ground. Let's watch the video. I'll be back in a moment.
No. Hey. Okay, boys, everyone inside.
29-year-old today, yeah? 29. Well done. No. Hey.
Okay, boys, everyone inside.
I think he was also the captain against Wimbledon. Is not a surprise. I think, and it's not a big thing to to create a party. But yes, I think he can be a captain. He is from here, from Chelsea. Came through the academy, and I think it's perfectly for him to to represent the teammate. You're welcome.
Band. Is that something you've done previously? And what was it about Conor that made you make that decision?
He was captain against Wimbledon also.
Yep.
I think it's not new. I think he's supposed to be captain. But it's good to create a good history. We know, but sometimes players, but it's nice. But the thing is, but it's normally if you see the starting 11 of on Bournemouth, I think he was also the captain against Wimbledon. Is not a surprise. I think, and it's not a big thing to to create a party. But yes, I think he can be a captain. He is from here, from Chelsea. Came through the academy, and I think it's perfectly for him to to represent the teammate. You're welcome.
Band. Is that something you've done previously? And what was it about Conor that made you make that decision?
He was captain against Wimbledon also.
Yep.
I think it's not new. I think he's supposed to be captain. But it's good to create a good history. We know, but sometimes players, but it's nice. But the thing is, but it's normally if you see the starting 11 of on Bournemouth, I think he was also the captain against Wimbledon. Is not a surprise. I think, and it's not a big thing to to create a party. But yes, I think he can be a captain. He is from here, from Chelsea. Came through the academy, and I think it's perfectly for him to to.
Okay, you have seen the video by yourself, and you've seen everything. You heard everything there. Very interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Interesting to see our coach and the players laughing together at the training ground celebrating Thiago Silva. He's 39, not 29. I think the coach had a slip of tongue. Anyway, we move on. This is what he has to say. Pochettino, before we arrived here, we did everything to try and have a clear idea of why there were too many injuries last season. Also, to analyze the risks, it's about the profile of the player. The risk of the player, it's not the people working in the in the medical staff of performance area. He's trying to explain that the problem is not coming from the medical staff. The problem is actually about the profile of the players. From last season, some of them sustained injury, and this season, some are also getting injured. And the profile of the player, and he went further. He went further to explain something here. He said, then there is bad luck. We have injuries that maybe happen in one season or maybe in two, but have happened to Chelsea because of different situations you cannot control. He now gave Christopher Nkunku as a scenario. He said Christopher against Dortmund, it was a tackle and he twisted his knee 3 or 4 months out. That is from the beginning of the game. He wasn't tired, he was fresh, good, strong, yet he sustained that kind of injury. So sometimes these things happen in football. Some are just purely bad luck, like he said, purely bad luck. Yes, some are also the profile of the player. They have already have injury situations before. According to the coach, that is what you have to say regarding the injury situation we have right now. That is not a fault of the medical team at all, or the physios, no. All right. He also spoke about Enzo Fernandez. He said, I think Enzo is not ready to be captain yet. It is not only character or personality or profile. You need to communicate with the people, and if you don't speak the language properly, you cannot be captain. No. Maybe I am wrong, but it's my opinion. He tried to still explain the situation around the captaincy, like in the video you saw, why he chose to make Conor Gallagher the captain instead of Enzo, because by ranking of seniority, Enzo is more of senior to Gallagher. Yes, because Enzo was part of the squad. He's supposed to be more of senior to Gallagher from last season. So he tried to explain that Enzo's problem is about language, and he needs to communicate properly. As a captain, he must be able to communicate properly with your teammates as well as referees on the pitch of play. You know, as you heard it even in the video yourself. Yeah. He said, he also spoke regarding the owners, regarding our owners, Todd Boehly and co. He said, I speak with Todd, but also with Badad and the sporting directors. We are in contact. They are supporting the project. They are not disappointed because the performances are good. We share the same idea about that, but we need to score goals to win games. We need to score goals to win. He was asked about the feelings of the owners right now, since the team is struggling to score goals. The team is struggling right now on the pitch with the injury situations. What is the owners saying? Are you under pressure from the owners? He said, no. I speak with them daily. He speaks with even the sporting directors. They are in contact and they share the same feeling, the same understanding, and they are on the same page. The only thing that remains now for the team to do is with scoring goals. According to Ben Jacobs. All right, we move on. Pochettino, we are playing well, but need to be more clinical and convert chances into goals, which is the most important thing in football. It's difficult to start this season without Chelsea in the top 4. We just need to score goals. It is difficult to find statistics in the Premier League in this season, and you not find Chelsea in the top 4 of statistics. I mean, when you talk about football, the teams that are playing well, that are doing well, Chelsea's problem is only scoring of goals. Or when it comes to every other department of the squad, when you check every other team, Chelsea is on the top 4. Ball possession, passing range, it is only scoring goals that Chelsea currently have a problem, according to our gaffer. Now, this is from Fabrizio Romano. He quoted our coach, or our gaffer again. He said, Pochettino on owners and directors' feelings. We talk with the sporting directors. They are supporting the project. They are not disappointed because we have similar feelings about the project. We have to work hard all together. We want to win. We want to win. That is a underline statement. We want to win. I want to win also. Chelsea must begin to win from tomorrow. That is it. Chelsea must begin to win from tomorrow. Yes. Chelsea must begin to win games by scoring goals from tomorrow. Mauricio Pochettino says Reece James, Trevor Chalobah, and Kanechukwu Emeka are close to training with the team. Yeah, these players Rhys James, Trevor Chalobah, and Kanichukwu Emeka, they are also close to the first team now. They are close from next week. I believe they will come back to the first team to start training. Remember, 3 are already back. Madueke is back, Broja is back, and 3 players are already back. So if these 3 should join by next week, it means that the squad is getting closer to be full. Then it will be like maybe Romeo Lavia and Nkuku out with 1 or 2 others. Okay, so very soon the squad will be back fully. All right. Mauricio Pochettino says Rhys James, Trevor Chalobah, and Kanichukwu Emeka are close to training with the team, which I believe that by next week, all these players should be set to feature. Wednesday we have a game against Brighton. Wednesday, but I will come back to that later. Maybe let's finish tomorrow's game first, my friend. Yeah, it's very important we focus our attention and our energy on tomorrow's game. Some people say it is a must win. Last week, you remember I said it's a must win. We couldn't win. I was so disappointed, broken-hearted, dumbfounded. I don't know how to express myself last week. It was just too much. This week, I don't want to go that angle. I don't want to put so much, feelings in it. I don't want to get broken heart any longer. Even my own wife doesn't. Let me leave that one. As you can see, like I told you, I am on a holiday. That is the golf course at the background there, and Malaysia National Stadium, Bukit Jalil Stadium, is also on my left here. Yes, I will need a time to walk around the stadium to give you a clear view of Malaysian sports stadium. That's their national sports stadium. They have stadiums, huge stadiums in almost every city, every major city. Very huge ones. Very huge one. I will have to do a documentary on that. Maybe on my other channel, which I'm here to introduce you to. I have another channel, traveling vlog. I'll soon introduce you to that, and you'll see a lot about Malaysia in that vlog. Yeah, I'll see you again in some few hours. When you see me, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you show me your love by sending me your comments, and please on the notification button so that any exclusives you'll be first to be notified. Shalom and peace.